First, we have to understand Buddha taught Dharma many different forms and different versions of Dharma. Why? Because Buddhism and the Buddha Dharma is for all sentient beings. So all sentient beings, their capacity is very different, and their karmic merits are limited and different. So he have to teach suitable for all. Therefore, Buddha taught in many, many ways, in many forms. That's why important remind oneself all the time. Anybody can be Buddha. Especially beneficial can be Buddha. That's important. And shortly, Buddha taught a simple monk form. He taught more patimokshal path. That means everything, a range of cause and effect. Talk about a little bit selflessness of the person, but not go too much detail. And then Buddha, special audience, he taught two things mostly. It's not enough to not harm all sentient beings, but take responsibility of all sentient beings. That kind of warrior, real warrior training. So with this training, also Buddha taught not just self is not exist, but also all phenomena not true, and challenge our perception, and how to negate it. So that is the essence of the Mahayana path. Then Buddha taught Vajrayana. What the essence is, not emphasizing too much, negating all appearances, but instead to understand the essence, the most essence, the perfect nature within ourselves. So you don't need to worry about too much, which means you not worry about too much, abandon your innate natures, such as desire, passion, aggression, all this. That's the essence of the Tantra. But then he taught the Kin Tantra, kin of the Vajrayana, which means Kalachakra. So what does make difference is kin Tantra, two natures. One, it is pervasive, inclusive, and clear. So what means inclusive and pervasive? You can understand much more profound way and pervasive. So that means all the circle of the samsara and all the enlightenment all pervaded the Kalachakra. Kalachakra is pervasive, both samsara and nirvana. But that's one may be too difficult to understand. Most simple way understanding and most practical way to understanding we're going to emphasize today. So that means non-sectarian, Rime, unbiased view, unbiased attitude, unbiased motivation. Why that's so important? Because that is the true cause condition of perfect peace and harmony, prosperity for everybody. That's why. Quite simple, quite profound, and quite practical. That's we call Rime in Tibetan language. Now I'm going to talk Kalachakra is how related at Rime, one by one. Because I never heard people talk that. But the truth is, the Kalachakra is most Rime nature. You can see one by one, one point by one point. Let's say, first name. What does Kala and Chakra means? Chakra means will, Kala means time. So that simple meaning is pervasive. What do you mean pervasive? Pervasive means everything is nothing's not will, nothing's not associated time. Everything associated with time and everything is circle. Will means circle. Circle means nothing's finish. Nothing's die never. Temporary appearances change. We call die, but it's nothing's die. So that's why pervasive and Rime, unbiased, inclusive, all of them are same meanings and same family. Okay? I don't go details of that. Now, Then when first time Buddha teaching Kalachakra, it shows unbiased. How? In the Kalachakra mandala, so many different forms of deities. Somebody don't understand what is enlightened deity means. Even for them, you can simple way to understand so many races of people, so many types of sentient beings are combined together on the mandala. Think of simple that way. Okay, that's one thing. Second thing, Buddha, when talking Kalachakra, he not talking Kalachakra alone. He has 4 faces that ancient Indians described, representing the 4 castes. Even that time India is very, how do you say, discriminate with castes, but Kalachakra was not. Kalachakra means Buddha himself, remember, himself a divine form. So his mandala as everybody. And he teaching same time for the first faces. The main phase he taught the Kalachakra Kin Tantra. But the other phases he taught other 4 classes of Tantra. Remember, 4 classes of Tantra also designed for the 4 castes in India. Not only that, but locally is that. And then go beyond that, much more bigger. So see, Buddha becomes Kalachakra form and taught the Kalachakra teaching, the name, mandala, how you teach, everything is a inclusive way, not exclusive. That means the Kalachakra from the beginning, since born, as a Rime nature, as an inclusive nature. And then you look at Kalachakra deities, how many different colors in Kalachakra unions, the body. Every finger is different color, every joint is different color. Remember? No many deities like that. Some have a little bit different color, but Kalachakra is the most multiple color. Multiple color means representing everybody. All colors, everything in Kalachakra deity, and everything in Kalachakra mandala. So that means inclusive and representing for everyone. The purpose, liberate for everyone. Nothing's exclude. Today I'm talking simple way to understand. Okay? And then, what Kalachakra taught, the teaching, the subject, again inclusive. Other tantras, even very high tantra, like Jarasambhara, like Gu Samaya, Hevajra, did they talk about medicine? Did they talk about astrology, cosmology? No. Everything in it is Kalachakra. So that means Kalachakra teachings talking about all knowledges for human survival and how human can live a balanced, harmonious life. Not just how to reach enlightenment, Buddhahood. That's why it's inclusive. Incredible Rime, even between samsaric beings and enlightened beings. Even enlightened path and samsaric survival, samsaric harmonious, samsaric relationship, everything inclusive. So that's why Kalachakra is always remain nature, inclusive, always been like this. From the beginning, the middle, end, everything, the high teaching, lower teaching, everything is inclusive nature, harmonious nature, non-sectarian nature, a big vision. More importantly, Kalachakra only talk about second golden age and Shambhala, Pure Land, and the connection of the Pure Land and the humanity, this earth humanity. See, that means inclusive, real Rime nature, real non-sectarian, not just talking nice words. Also, think about how Kalachakra teachings flourish first in Shambhala. Did these teachings make Shambhala harmonious, inclusive, or divisive? Of course, inclusive and harmonious. That's why Shambhala becomes more pure, more pure. So, even Kalachakra come to the earth, back to the earth, even is a little compared to Shambhala, it still become inclusive. Everybody practice Kalachakra once open that time. Then slowly they lost because of the merit, because of the focus, are different of karmic connection. However, still you can see there is many non-sectarian and inclusive natures indicated. That means let's say in Tibet, not everybody understands the Kalachakra, not everybody study, not everybody practice, but everybody accepting, nobody not accepting Kalachakra. Not only accepting, but high regards for everybody. That's why anybody perform Kalachakra empowerment in Tibet, no matter you are Gelugpa or whoever, everybody attend. Not only Gelugpas, everybody attend. Whoever did, everybody attend. See? If you do other things, not everybody attend. But Kalachakra have this kind of magnet as in everybody inclusive. They forget about sectarianism for a while. So that's Kalachakra Rime nature. We all know, as similarly, outside Tibet, His Holiness or anybody do this, similar. Again, more inclusive, attending everybody, different beliefs, non-believers. You see? And even scientists, everyone interested to study, and everybody is interested to attend ceremonies. So this all is nature of the Kalachakra as Rime inclusive. So that's why the most important to understand Rime and Kalachakra, no difference. It is same nature, different aspect. When we're talking about something big subject, not talking about just Rime in Kalachakra, that we're talking about different aspects of the Rime nature. Okay? Why I have to say this? Because usually people not understand this. Because people think usually, oh, Rime means, oh, accepting everybody, oh, go there, go everywhere, bring everything, mix together, combine together. That's everybody's idea of Rime. Is not that. That could be greedy or how do you say? Discursive. Can be many things. Can be a little bit good quality, but also can be bad quality, possible. What means Rime means you have genuine respect, regardless what differences. That is Rime. even obvious level or some little bit deeper level, sense very big differences, but still are respectable. Why? Because it's for the benefits, sentient beings. So Kalachakra understand this. Kalachakra is Khen Tantra, which means the high teaching, profound teaching. But any other teachings to get there, that's why we can't say the ladder you have to claim, oh, the first step ladder is less important than high 20 steps, one more important. You can't say that. Everybody understand that. They're equally important. So Kalachakra, whoever understands Kalachakra, understand this. So that's why it's Rime. We can talk many ways and details. Kalachakra is the Rime nature. But today, we're not going to talk too long. I stop here. The most important is we build in warrior nature in our heart. That means compassionate warrior. Without compassion, the warrior is temporary warrior, not the absolute warrior. It's relative warrior, it's not the absolute warrior. So if we can build the fearless warrior in our heart, then everything, there is no problems in the world. So that means we have aspiration to transform this world as a golden age. So that means we have the ultimate Rime. All Rime inclusive, everything is body of this building. So when we have this, then everything going to be perfect. So even terrible this world right now, many bad things going on everywhere, so many people dying, but all becomes, will go into process of golden age. So that means today we pray for everybody, especially these people dying for the world, defending or whatever they're doing. We make strong prayer. One day we're going to liberate them and reincarnate into the golden age or send to Shambhala somehow. So we do this prayer and we do maybe Rime prayer today. Long time ago I have wrote. So then we dedicate that merit for all sentient beings, but more focus these people, many people dying, and these people.